Hi, I'm Mary Kay Oppie. I'm the president of the nonprofit Home Safety Council, a national organization that works to prevent accidents and injuries that can happen at home. I'm also the mother of two wonderful boys. Mine are grown now, but as a mom, I know it isn't easy for you to find time away from a busy family. So I want to thank you for watching this today and for making time to learn about the Start Safe program. All of us can be hurt from injuries at home, but young children really need our help to stay safe, especially from fires and burns. We don't like to think about it, but a serious injury can happen to a child in the blink of an eye. We created the Start Safe program to help parents, caregivers, teachers, and firefighters work together so preschoolers like yours won't have to go through the pain of a fire or burn injury. With this program, your children are learning important safety lessons that will help them make good decisions. Start Safe focuses on the phrase, "I spot something hot," and it teaches children that there are many things at home that are or can be hot. We want them to learn to spot these things and stay away from them so they won't get hurt. We've created a fun song and music that will help your children learn and remember what's hot and what's not. The cartoon DVD and picture book will teach them to know which things at home could be hot and to stay 3 giant steps away from them. Their teacher or firefighter will also let them hear the sound that a smoke alarm makes to warn us of a fire. And they'll talk about how they should go outside if the smoke alarm at home makes that noise. After the Start Safe lessons at school, your children will bring home their own copy of the I Spot Something Hot book to read with you. You'll also receive a special booklet just for adults with important information about the things that only you can do to make your home safer for your family. You are the most important person in your child's life. Teachers and firefighters can help children understand the danger of fires and burns, but no one can do more than you can to keep your children safe. With that in mind, I'd like to share a few things that you can do right now to make your home safer for your children. First, make sure that you have smoke alarms that work. This is important because a fire makes smoke that's poisonous. It can kill you. Smoke doesn't make any noise, so if you have a fire when your family is asleep, they won't wake up unless you have working smoke alarms. A smoke alarm detects the smoke and makes a very loud noise. That will wake you and give you precious extra time to get to your children fast and help them get outside to safety. Make sure you have a smoke alarm near every room where people sleep. Most smoke alarms are battery operated. You might have smoke alarms that run on electricity, and they should also have a battery inside in case the electric power goes out. Test all your smoke alarms once a month. Push the button on your smoke alarms so you know they work. And at least once a year, put new batteries in them. If you ever hear a chirping sound coming from your smoke alarm, that means the battery is running low, so put in a new one. With Start Safe, your children are learning about the sound that a smoke alarm makes, so they'll know what it is. But please understand, young children sleep very deeply. Even though smoke alarms are really loud, studies have shown that children often don't wake up to the smoke alarm sound on their own. Plan for this. If you hear the smoke alarm, help your children get outside. A real fire is very scary. Practicing what to do now will help you and your family get to safety fast if a fire breaks out in your home. Your children have regular fire drills at school. It's important to have fire drills at home, too. Draw a map of your home and figure out all the ways to get out if there's a fire. Know at least 2 ways out from every room. The door might be one, and a lower floor window might be another. Choose a meeting place outside in front of your home where you will go when you get out. Talk it over with your family and make sure everyone knows that if they hear the smoke alarm, they need to get out fast. Practice escaping with a family fire drill. Your firefighter can help you with all these things. He or she may come to your home to help you put smoke alarms up or to help you plan your family's fire drill. If you have any questions at all, be sure to ask. Of course, the best way to keep your children safe from fire is to prevent it from happening at all. Let's talk about some simple ways you can do that in your home. Many young children are hurt or killed playing with matches and lighters. Don't take a chance. Keep all matches and lighters locked up, out of their sight, and out of their reach. Teach young children not to touch matches and lighters if they find them, but instead to tell you or another grown-up so you can lock them away. If someone in your family smokes, ask them to smoke outside. It's safer. Empty ashtrays often, but fill them with cold water first before you put the ashes in the trash so they can't start a fire. Keep anything that can burn well away from anything that gets hot. Make sure that papers, toys, and clothing are at least 3 feet away from portable space heaters, wood stoves, and other appliances that get hot. If you use candles, blow them out when you leave the room or if you feel sleepy. Don't let children have candles in their rooms. Cooking is the #1 cause of home fires in America. Stay right near the stove when you're cooking, especially whenever you cook with oil or fry with grease. If the phone rings or you have to leave the kitchen for a moment, turn off the burners before you walk away. Now let's talk about preventing burns. Your children are learning to spot something hot and to stay away from things that can burn them, like stoves, irons, heaters, and hot water. They're at an age where they can understand this, but don't take chances. Things always seem to go wrong the moment our backs are turned. So the most important thing we as parents and grandparents can do to keep our children safe from burns and other accidents is to watch them carefully all the time. That's hard to do, I know, but it's the best way to keep kids safe. We can also take some simple steps around our homes to protect them. Let's start in the kitchen. Teach your children to stay 3 giant steps away from the stove and heaters and other things that get hot. You might put some tape on the floor around the stove to help your children remember to stay away from it. Try to use the back burners when you cook and keep the handles of pots and pans turned in toward the back of the stove so they can't reach up and pull burning hot food or liquid onto themselves. Keep hot drinks and other hot things away from the edge of tables and counters too, so children can't reach up and touch them. If you can, use a travel mug to keep kids safe if your hot drink tips over. Hot water can burn like fire. Always test the tap water before your child washes or bathes. Start with cold water and then add warm water. Stay with your child every second. It's a good idea to turn your water heater down to the medium setting. You can also take the water's temperature with a thermometer. Check to make sure it isn't higher than 120 degrees Fahrenheit coming out of the tap. You might want to shop at the hardware store for a special tub spout and shower head that shuts off the water flow if it gets too hot. This can help prevent a terrible scald burn. But the best way to keep your child safe around water is to stay right beside them every second they are in or near the tub or sink. Our children count on the grown-ups around them to keep them safe, and with Start Safe, you can do that. Your firefighter will help you if you have any questions, or you can visit our website at www.homesafetycouncil.org to learn more about home safety. Thanks for watching and for showing your love for your family by doing everything you can to keep them safe.